Welcome back, YouTubers, to another WWE vlog in HD with me, Daniel Parker, and this guy sitting next to me. He is the Cena-hating, monster-loving, jabroni-beating, pie-eating NJ.
What's up?
Oh man, I put you over so much in the introduction, didn't I? Doing what Orton never does to any wrestler or sports entertainer. Anyway, NJ, describe to the people what we're going to be doing in this video today.
We're going to start off by talking about the DVDs between 2007 to 2009 and all the great moments in between.
Yeah, the DVDs that we have in our collection. Where can these guys subscribe to us, NJ?
Up above.
These guys should like us as well, shouldn't they, NJ? And they should comment down below what they think about the video. You know, we're going to be doing extensive reviews at some point of these DVDs, so this is a good starting point for us to get our collection out there. We will be doing extensive reviews for you guys sometime soon in the future.
And contact us in the description box below.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Anyway, despite me forgetting that, let's go on to the proper part of the video where you know, NJ will start us off, or I will start us off, either way. Check it out. NJ, move on to your DVDs now.
Okay. The first one?
This is basically 2007 to 2009 DVDs that we have.
Backlash 2007.
Oh my god, this is the Backlash after Wrestlemania. I think this had the Fatal 4 match between John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Edge and Randy Orton. What a great main event.
We had Undertaker and Batista.
And you also had, this is when Mr. McMahon was in the ECW scene against Bobby Lashley with Umaga.
Again, it had good matches, so I think this is another recommended DVD.
Yeah, Backlashes are usually good. We still don't know why they changed the name, but oh well. What's the next one? But I think I know why you like this one, NJ.
Summerslam 2000.
NJ, why do you like this one? I know there is a big reason why you like this one.
Again, they already knew it was going to happen, but it was the return of Triple H versus the person who was calling himself the King, because he won King of the Ring, King Booker.
Yeah, and of course, in this we had a Great Khali in the main event, but if you ignore that, you had a John Cena versus Randy Orton. One of many encounters between the two, but it was still a decent main event, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Can't remember who won, but who really cares as long as the main event's good?
Yeah, I think it was an entertaining DVD.
Yeah. The Triple H Booker match in this was pretty good just because of the return of Triple H. Definite recommended DVD. Oh my god, Cyber... Oh my god.
How nice is that picture, people?
Daniel Likey. And we just got this DVD for the picture, really. I mean, the matches aren't now. The matches are awesome. You got Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels in a WWE Championship match.
Again, I would like to see Shawn Michaels become the champ with women's title reign, but sadly, no.
And this is one of those pay-per-views where the fans could decide the match as well. So
they say.
There was a lot of good matches there. We had a match between The Miz and CM Punk, which was, you know, two rising superstars facing each other. It's good to see. And Batista versus Undertaker again.
And we had MVP versus Kane. Nothing much there, but Triple H versus Marga Street fight.
That was a good match.
I enjoyed that very much.
Yes.
Both wrestlers tried to beat each other down.
Yes. Stretching match between Ray and Finlay was also okay as well.
It was okay.
I believe. Oh god, what's the next one? No Way Out. Oh, another great pay-per-view that they got rid of. No Way Out 2008. We had 2 Elimination Chambers in this match. Elimination Chambers are usually our favourite matches.
That's true. We had the Raw, which had Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, JBL, and Umaga.
So that's a great main event to have. Really,
it had very good wrestlers in.
And if you think about the wrestlers they had in that and the wrestlers they had in that main event, it just shows you how much of a roster they had back then, really.
Yeah, it added up pretty well back then. And then we had SmackDown, which had Batista, Khali, Big Daddy V, MVP, Finn, and Undertaker. Not the best.
It wasn't the best.
Again, it was a quickish match.
Let's not forget, before WrestleMania 24, when Shawn Michaels ended Ric Flair's career, we had Ric Flair versus Mr. Kennedy in a career-threatening match.
Again,
on his last run.
A bit of a weird opponent, but back then I guess it made sense.
It was. I mean, just to see Flair wrestle, you know, it was good. Another Backlash. How can we have so many Backlashes, NJ?
Very insane.
Yeah, I love Backlash.
Back when Backlash was
now called Extreme
around.
Rules.
Yeah, nah. But in this we had the main event with Randy Orton, John Cena, Triple H, and JBL.
Another Fatal 4-Way. We had one in the previous Backlash, I believe, which was also pretty good. And Undertaker versus Edge as well.
Yeah, which is obviously
the front, because Undertaker reigns supreme at WrestleMania, as he usually does.
At the ECW Championship match.
Let's not forget that one there.
Kane versus Chavo Guerrero.
Oh god! Just a great chance for you to see Kane dominate.
It was.
Another good match for me on this was Shawn Michaels versus Batista. Again, we know these two can put on a great match. For special guest referee Chris Jericho. You know, it sounds like a good match on paper, and I believe it was quite a good match as well. So
I think it was.
Another Backlash done. Oh my god, we all know Angel's going to love this one. Triple H mark number 1 here, by the way. We had Judgment Day 2008 with the main event, a steel cage match between your favourite
Triple H
and your least favourite, going to least
Randy
favourite,
Orton.
of course. And another Undertaker versus Edge match as well, carrying on the theme. Shawn Michaels versus Jericho. We know they could put on a great match as we saw at WrestleMania 19 and continuing throughout, really.
And again, it had good features, special features as well.
Yeah.
Which is
The
quite
chase for
good.
the gold on SmackDown.
Good and
Always good to see one of those. But another great DVD, Judgment Day 2008, with Triple H on the front dressed like a prisoner. Awesome DVD. The Great American Bash, everyone. Who remembers this pay-per-view?
Look how good that cover is.
Yep.
You have all great wrestlers on the front.
I believe in this we had Triple H versus Edge. Kind of strange match, but CM Punk versus Batista. This is when CM Punk was coming into the World Heavyweight Championship scene.
Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho.
Oh, another great match between those two. They always put on a good match.
They do.
And again, another great, well-rounded DVD. It's not got nothing hugely special on it, but the card is very strong, which is another reason why we got this DVD.
That's true. There you
Matt
are.
Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin as well. Oof.
Unforgiven 2008.
And we see Batista on the front there, of course. This was full of scramble matches. And we all know how good scramble matches are.
Well, we'll start with the main event because, again, it was one of the scrum matches that Daniel's just said.
Yes.
Batista versus Rey Mysterio versus Kane versus JBL versus Chris Jericho.
5 guys in there that make up a great main event. And those scramble matches kind of made it for me. And you also had an unsanctioned match between Shawn Michaels and Jericho. Again, 2 guys that put on a great 5-star match, which helps, move your pay-per-view very fast along.
They do.
Yeah.
And the second scrum match, Triple H versus Jeff Hardy versus MVP versus Shelton Benjamin versus
Brian Kendrick. Oh, God.
Yeah, I'd pause there 'cause I'm like, what the flip?
I wonder who won that, eh? I best don't think it was Brian Kendrick, do you?
You'd be one of the least likely to win.
Stay in the tag team division or TNA.
Again, that's true. Nice laid out, special features.
Yeah. Another great DVD, just because of the scramble matches being so unpredictable as they are.
We don't really have them anymore, do we?
No.
No.
Oh, lovely. And 2 reasons why we got this. Number 1, look who's on the front. Playboy cover Girl Maria. Secondly, the case is the steel case thing. Silver Vision steel case, which looks so awesome. NJ, why did we get this DVD again?
Okay, we have different. We have Edge versus
Hell in a Cell.
again Hell in a Cell. We have
Oh my God.
John Cena versus Batista.
Please read that one out for me there, because I
Triple
can't read it.
H versus the Great Khali.
Why is that
Back when Khali was good.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
It's another SummerSlam, isn't it?
Winner takes all. Kobe Kingston and Mickey James versus Santino and Beth.
But again, it's another SummerSlam, and we just love SummerSlams, which is why we got this DVD. Again, we see CM Punk in another match, on his rise.
And
in
special
2008.
features, great special features. Again, as Dunn said, a good SummerSlam there.
With Maria on the front.
Very nice.
Can you carry on doing this video while I just stare at Maria? Please?
Good.
I gotta get me some Maria.
That's
No Mercy 2008. Which way is Jeff Hardy? I don't know, should it be this way? Should it be that
when his
way?
head effects
To be
point
honest, we probably think it should be that way, but oh well. No Mercy, another great pay-per-view, which we bought relatively cheap off eBay.
That's true. We'll go straight to the main event. Work up. Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels in a ladder match.
Yeah, we've seen the matches these two do in singles matches. Imagine having a ladder in there. How good that match.
Both great with the ladder, both of them, so it's a good match. Triple H versus Jeff.
Another match involving your favourite wrestler, Kane. If Mysterio loses, he must unmask.
Yeah, that was kind of obvious there because how
And-
important the mask was to him.
And does he ever win? Does Rey Mysterio ever lose one of those matches?
To against Kane, no.
So you can guess who wins that match then, can't you?
Yeah, but overall, again, nicely laid out.
And can I just say, it's when Jeff Hardy was beginning his main event push, which is another reason why we got this DVD, and the next DVD I'll say,
Yeah.
which is Armageddon 2008 with Chris Jericho looking very devious on the front. The reason why I got this was because this is where Jeff Hardy became the WWE champion. It was kind of the end of his push. I know you don't like him, but I thought it was a good DVD because it's one of those things that WWE kind of dared not to do until this pay-per-view.
And it worked out because people were loving him as the champ.
Yeah.
And we have, as we said, Edge, Triple H, Jeff Hardy,
Oh, good match there.
Batista versus Orton, John Cena versus Jericho,
And that as well. That could be a good match.
Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk.
Back when the IC title meant something, they had number 1 contender matches at pay-per-views.
If you look at the back, again, pretty nice.
When are we going to get to your favourite DVD, NJ?
Coming up.
Oh,
Oh.
another No Way Out, of course.
No Way Out.
There's a couple of DVDs we love. That's No Way Out, Backlash, SummerSlam.
That's true. WrestleMania.
And there's 4 DVDs that we'll always get throughout the year. What was your favourite thing about this one?
Okay, this match. Where should we start?
Start with the main event.
The Elimination Chamber. Edge versus Triple H versus Undertaker versus Jeff versus Big Show versus Vladimir. A bit more of a rounded.
Who's on the front?
Yeah.
A
bit more of a rounded, good people. And I don't mind about Vladimir's back in 2009. He was actually a good main eventer.
Yeah. And 2 matches which stand out for me here. We have the other Elimination Chamber match, which I'll let you go on to. You had the No Holds Barred match between Shane McMahon and Randy Orton. Again, another great rivalry which escalated while Randy Orton was part of Legacy. It was Legacy, wasn't it? And you had Shawn Michaels versus JBL in an All or Nothing match when JBL had the, money issue. When Shawn Michaels had the money issue with JBL. A bit stupid, but 2 good wrestlers in a stipulation match.
That's true. And the SmackDown quickly. John Cena versus Ray versus Edge versus Chris Jericho versus Mike Knox versus Kane.
Mike Knox?
Well, again, I could look past that because of him and Kane and that rivalry, but...
I thought he was an ECW. Oh, we're going to get to your DVD now. You've seen my favourites WrestleMania 19, this guy's favourites WrestleMania 25. NJ, you give them the insight why you like this WrestleMania.
Okay, people have different views on this match I'm about to read, but... Again, back here was when Orton was taking out all the McMahons and Triple H. So I think this match, Triple H versus Randy Orton, was a great match. Triple H went in a good way. And we have all these other wrestlers having matches.
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, let's not forget that.
Oh,
there's that first one, which is probably the best out of the 2.
Very nice match. Yeah.
What were the main events in this
nice
one?
laid back.
Triple H, Randy Orton, Cena versus Big Show and Edge.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah.
Oh, and Chris Jericho taking on Icons. Oh.
Pretty nice.
I believe, wasn't this when Jimmy Superfly Snuka had his little... No, not Snuka. Steamboat had his return.
I think it was, yeah.
For a couple of weeks or so.
I think it was. But yeah, so I think it's a great WrestleMania. It had a lot of story to tell in it. And again, a good pay-per-view.
Sorted. Your favourite DVD there. And oh god, probably one of the best gimmick pay-per-views they've made. Even though we don't really like the gimmick pay-per-views too much, TLC at least has some excitement in it because the matches are usually pretty good.
The exciting thing about this was DX's title win.
Yep, and let's not forget, Sheamus defeated John Cena in a table match.
Again, so this has a lot of story behind it inside. Yeah, it's a gimmicky pay-per-view DVD, but it had matches that actually meant something.
Champion Undertaker versus Batista in a tables match, I believe it was. Nah, it couldn't have been. It must have been a chair match because that's the kind of match they'd usually be involved in. Undertaker versus in a tables match, I don't see it.
No, but again, another good DVD we'd recommend because of what happens in it.
The TLC match, it was a TLC match as well, which was good.
TLC's then
match. I believe that was the main event as well. When was the last time we saw a tag team match as a main event?
I don't think there hasn't been.
Exactly.
No.
An accomplishment for WWE there.
The final one for now.
This is probably the best one purchase we've had considering the money because this is £6. We've got this for £6 and great year for WWE.
And it covered a lot of different things, which was very entertaining. Again, I'd recommend this because of how nice it's laid out. It covers the right different things that have been 2009. It stands out.
You also had the rise of Randy Orton as well, Legacy, which was good to see.
Yeah.
And I think that I like about this DVD, I don't know about you, NJ, but it doesn't show the main event all the time. It shows the mid card and how they've developed wrestlers like The Miz and Kofi Kingston, Jack Swagger, Evan Bourne, people like that. Which is good to see. You don't just want to focus on the main event scene. Sometimes.
Again, it showed a lot of the build-up between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, the reuniting of the Generation X, which was good for me. But yeah, so overall,
yeah,
a great DVD. Oh, 3 DVDs as well.
Yeah, we were very, very pleased with this DVD, I think.
We were.
One of the first ones we bought as well. So after that long video, that's pretty much our whole entire collection. We have 29 DVDs in all.
And more to come.
We're waiting on Cyber Sunday 2008, I believe.
And I'm pretty sure we'll be making more purchases to look out for them.
Yes, of course. That's pretty much been everything. I was a bit knackering, actually, talking about all those DVDs.
And saying all the great moments that happen in each DVD.
Yeah, reliving the days when WWE had decent pay-per-views, even though they still do now, but, you know.
Yeah, good moments in those DVDs. Ones that you should look out for. If you've got any other DVDs, that you've got that you recommend, nice to share them.
Or send us a video response of your DVD collections as well.
Good idea.
We'd be actually quite glad to see any guys with DVDs, any people out there with DVD collections.
That'd be good.
So I mean, we could ask a question here very easily. You know, what's your favourite pay-per-view? You know, that you've seen, or what pay-per-views do you like? What DVDs do you own that you like? Please don't hesitate to tell us in the description box below. Man, that's so much harder to do when it's not on mirrored. I can't do it correctly. It doesn't seem right. Anyway, that's been it from us. We are the British Fist, united as one, unlike the core, of course.
Shame.
Push away Barrett and Drew McIntyre. All right then, so we'll just leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.